Om Shuklambaradharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vighnopashantaye Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Sadasmera Vaktram Kripapurna Netram Stiram Deenamitram Janapriti Patram Suvignata Shastram Kashayakta Vastram Dayananda Rupam Madacharya Medu सुमुखश्चैकदन्तश्च कपिलो गजकर्णकः लम्बोदरश्च विकटो विघ्नराजो विनायकः धूमकेतुर्गणाध्यक्षः हालचन्द्रो गजाननः वक्रतुण्डशूर्पकर्णः हेरम्बस्कन्दपूर्वजः षोडशैतानि नामानि यः पठेत् शृणुयादपि विद्यारम्भे विवाहे च प्रवेशे निर्गमे तथा संग्रामे सर्वकार्येषु विघ्नस्तस्य न जायते. So last week, not last week, the previous class, we saw the story about Sankata Chaturthi, how it came about, and how Vigneshwara himself is the cause for this Karana, for this Vratam. So it is really a very special Vratam because it was started by Vigneshwara. So what does it say? Like if you see the Chandrakala on the 4th day after new moon, that is after Amavasya, Shukla Paksha Chaturthi. If you see the moon on Shukla Paksha Chaturthi, then you will be subject to some humiliation or on some bad name. It's a reminder to behave oneself, not to be too proud, not to think too much about oneself. So this Sankata Chaturthi is actually a reminder to everyone to appreciate Ishvara. So any glory, anything that you think you are, you can feel proud about. Proud in the sense, not an egoistic proud, not dhamba proud. You can be proud, like I'm so proud that I have a guru like this. I am proud that I am able to perform like this. That can feel proud, but proud in this is not garva. Okay, that garvam should not be there. So any glory, anything that you think is the best in you, is a blessing. When you see it as a blessing, when you see it as a prasada, then you will be humble. So that is what Sankata Chaturthi is about. It is not to curse you or to humiliate you. The intention is not to humiliate someone. The intention is, do not put yourself in a situation where you will humiliate yourself. So anything that you feel too proud about will be the cause for humiliation, always. So whenever a person goes through this 7.5, that Shani, that during that Shani period, Shani Bhagavan is a Jnanakarta. He gives wisdom. So if we, so what does he do? The most important thing for you, which you think is very important for you, which you can't do without its existence. It could be anything. It could be beauty, it could be money, it could be friends, it could be family, it could be name, fame, or anything that you are extremely attached to, or any quality, not good ones, but any gunas which are not supposed to be there, which is So when such gunas are there, then always remember, anything is like that in your life, that is where Shani will hit. That will be the cause for your pain. If you think you are too proud about good health and fitness, it will hit you there. If you think you are very rich and influential, it will hit you there. Anything that you're too proud about, it may not be a conscious thought, you may say, no, I was never proud about it. No, anything that you're consciously or subconsciously, whatever it may be, that is where he will hit you. So it is not to hurt you, but to put some sense into our head. Don't be too proud about it. Everything is given to you. Whatever you have in your hand is not your own. You have it because Bhagavan gave it to you. It's a blessing. So see everything as a blessing. That is the crux of this Sankatahara Chaturthi. So not that Bhagavan wants to humiliate you or give you some bad name and all that. And we have Pura Janma karmas also, lot of karma is there. A person has to go through one's karma. Just because I don't remember what I did, it doesn't mean I can escape from the consequences of my action. I have to definitely pay for it. So this Shukla Paksha Chaturthi, when you look at the moon, then you will be subject to some humiliation. You may earn some bad name. It depends on your karma, what you are going through and all that. But if you look at the moon on the 4th day, that is after full moon, Purnima. Yesterday was Sankatahara Chaturthi yesterday. That is Krishna Paksha Chaturthi. If you look at the moon, then any Sankata that was caused by seeing the moon during Shukla Paksha will be removed. And this Krishna Paksha Tritiya, that is also very special. Moondram Pirai, they will say, in Tamil it will say. Moondram Pirai is also a very special day. When you see the moon the day before Sankatahara Chaturthi, the 3rd day, you will earn a lot of punyam. I don't know why. Maybe it is connected to Sankatahara Chaturthi only, but I do not know. But they will say we look at the 3rd day moon after Purnima, Krishna Paksha Tritiya. And to emphasize the importance of this story, because some people may think it is just some Puranic story, it is meaningless and all that. This Sankatahara Chaturthi is connected to Krishna also. Krishna, our Bhagavan Krishna only. So Krishna was accused of stealing the Shamantaka money from Satrajit. And his brother Balarama also suspects that Krishna must have stolen and hid it. So at that time, Krishna was wondering how to clear his name and how to prove that he didn't steal anything. So when he was wondering like this, what to do, then Narada appears, and he says, "Hey Krishna, I know why this has happened to you. You must have really looked at the moon during Shukla Paksha. That's why all this apavada is happening to you. If you have follow this vratam on Krishna Paksha Chaturthi, then everything will become fine." So Krishna also keeps this vratam on Krishna Paksha Chaturthi, and he is blessed by Ganesha. All his problem was solved. Krishna's problem solved. He cleared his name. And then when Ganesha blessed him with this, Krishna asked for a boon from Ganesha. And he told Ganesha, "Hey Ganesha, anyone who sees the Chaturthi moon during Shukla Paksha have to wait for 1 month till they worship you in the Krishna Paksha and see the moon again. You have to again see the moon. and worship moon and be free from Sankata. See, this gap of 1 month is too much, When you are in real Sankata, that 1 month is really a very long period. So please be kind and give a shortcut, give an immediate relief. Let not people wait for so long. And Ganesha was pleased with Krishna's request and he said, out of compassion, again, Bhagwan, he says, okay, Krishna, whoever happens to see the Shukla Paksha Chaturthi moon, if they listen to the story of your story, that Krishna and this Shamantakamani story, they will instantly be relieved from the Apavada. Instantly. That if something happens, you see the moon and you remember Krishna and the Shamantakamani story and you will be relieved from whatever effect will be caused by that. So hence, if you happen to look at the moon during Shukla Paksha Chaturthi, then you have to remember Krishna and his ordeal. How much Krishna suffered. That story, I don't know whether I told you that story. If I didn't tell you the story, I will tell you next week. Today already one story is there. So you may wonder, my internet is off. You may wonder how come Krishna, being an avatar of Mahavishnu, was subject to such defaming. Why did this happen to Krishna? Because Krishna lived as a human being, right? He lived as a human being. He interacted with people, he got married, he had children, and he was born. There was Garbhavasa for him. Even though his Janma was not due to karma. See how the avatara takes place, how they take a body. So generally we say for a human being, we get a body, mind and senses because of our karma, avidya. Avidya, ajnanam of one's swarupa is the cause for janana and marana. Then how does Ishvara or Bhagwan is born? How they get a body? So they get a body because of, they get, we don't say they have a body, they take a form because Bhagwan can take any form. He also takes a human form. And our prayer becomes a karana for that form. So the continuous prayer of human beings gives a form. So then Bhagwan says, okay, I will come in this form for this specific reason. So a specific sankalpa is there for humans, and for that specific purpose, an avatara takes place. Avatara means that which comes down. That is the meaning. Avatarati, which comes down, is called an avatara. So Bhagavan comes down for our sake. From his Nirguna Sarupa, he comes down to a state where human beings can interact with him. That is called an avatara. So like this, Krishna and Krishna Avatara, Rama Avatara and all, they happen. And they live like a human being. And once you live as a human, then you come under all the laws of the world, All the Niyati, Ishvara Niyati is there. So even though Ishvara takes an avatara, Ishvara is bound by his own laws. He cannot go against his own law, If there is a gravitation force, then Bhagwan will not float. Just because he is Bhagwan, the avatara will not start floating. He will also be walking on the ground. If he trips, he will fall down. He will get hurt. If he puts his finger in the fire, it will hurt. If they stand in the rain, they will get wet. They will get cold. All that will happen for an avatara. Nothing special, Just because they are avatara, it doesn't mean they are not subject to the Ishvara Niyati. If they eat chili, it will be hot. Definitely. It won't be sweet. Ishvara is not above his Niyati. Ishvara and his Ishvara Niyati are one and the same. So, once there is human interaction, once he is born, then he is subject to all this. And also the story also says, even if you are an avatara, you have to go through it. Then think about ordinary human beings. If Krishna had to go through it, then think of what will happen to all the other people. Nobody escapes. So what Bhagavan, Ganesha did is not just a humbug. It's not a story. It's not just for some time pass. It was real. So when you look at the moon, then you better remember Krishna and the Shamantakamani story. So far we saw Smukhaha, Ekadantaha, Kapilaha, Gajakarnakaha, Lambodaraha, Vikataha, Vignarajaha, Vinayakaha. So Vinayakaha is the last nama which we saw. Vinayaka. V is used as Visheshartha and Vigatartha. What is that Visheshartha and Vigatartha? I already told you, but still I will tell you. Vishesha means special, it's Vishesha. It highlights, emphasizes something. He's the best leader or the best chief. Vinayakaha. Vishesha Nayakaha. Vishesha leader. That is Visheshartha. Vigatartha means one who doesn't have a chief above him. No, negating. The one who doesn't have a chief above him. He is the chief. Nobody above him. This is Vinayakaha. The next nama is Dhumaketuhu. Dhuma means smoke, pugai. So there is a story why he got the name Dhumaketuhu. There was an asura, okay, by name Dhumasura. Like all the other asuras, he also had a boon to live for a long time, and he had many conditions, so and so can't kill human beings, can't kill animals, cannot kill. All asuras, they ask such boons. And Bhagavan also grants, okay, keep it. Because Bhagavan will always find a way to destroy. There will be a loophole in every boon. So he got this boon, and as usual, once you have this boon, such boons that nobody can destroy you, and you have a long life, you are all powerful, then the person becomes very arrogant. Even when when people know that they are going to die one day, death is there after every exhalation, Once you exhale, it's death. Till you inhale. See, anything can happen between this exhalation and inhalation. You need to inhale. So, but even then, human beings think they are going to live forever. And if they are going to really live forever, then you think of an asura, how he will be. So one day, this fellow, he came to know that a child is going to be born to the king. I don't remember the name of the king and queen. I don't know the details of the story. This is the story. So the king and the queen will be the cause, the child born to this king and queen will be the cause for his death. This is Raja and Rani. And the child will be a Vishnu Amsha, Mahavishnu's Amsha. Amsha means a part, okay? More powerful than any other human beings, okay? The child will be. So once he came to know about it, this Asura, Dhumasura, he will send his Sena to go and kill the pregnant queen while she's asleep at night. Did in Kashmir. Killing people at night when they are relaxing and when they are resting and they are sleeping. Only Asuras will do. Nobody else will do that. So like this, he will go. And he was not even willing to wait for the child to be born, So he sent the Senapati, finish off the queen, the mother itself. Don't even Kamsa at least allowed the child to be born. No, Kamsa actually allowed the child to be born only because Devaki begged him not to kill her. Vasudeva will beg Kamsa not to kill Devaki. I will hand over the children as and when they are born. So please don't kill the Devaki, my wife. So these asuras are like that. Remove the cause before the Karana comes, Karyam comes. So the Senatipati goes at night to kill the queen while she is asleep. He goes into the chamber where the king and queen are sleeping, and he looked at the Maharani, he was about to kill her. Then suddenly he had a change of heart. There was so much of tejas in her and extremely sattvic. He didn't have the heart to kill her, and especially also because she was pregnant. And looking at her, see, the asuras also have some good qualities. Nobody is purely, I told you, no, there is nothing called as evil. There is, the qualities are predominant. For some people, the asura guna is predominant. Every human being has an asura guna. We have to keep it under control. We have to check now and then. He goes there and he has a change of heart, and she was very pious, and so he didn't want to kill her. So when he saw the couple, he felt very sad not to separate them also. So if he kills the queen, then unnecessarily he is taking the queen away from the king. He didn't want to do that also. Really a nice asura, I think. What he did, he carried the cot on which they were sleeping. Very quietly, he carried the cot and flew away from there, and he placed it in the middle of some forest. So nobody knew where the king and the queen went. Okay, he didn't want to kill, but maybe he thought that if he lives in the forest, some animal will come and kill them. At least he won't be responsible for killing them. But being devotees of Lord Ganesha, they woke up, suddenly in the middle of the forest. They couldn't understand what was happening. They wouldn't have even a change. They prayed to Lord Ganesha to protect them and the child, and the king prayed for Sukha Prasava, for a safe delivery of the child. And also he has to return to the kingdom. He has left the people. Suddenly the people will be wondering what will happen. An enemy will come to know and they will attack the kingdom. The king was concerned about the people also in his Rajya. So he prays to Lord Ganesha. And of course, Ganesha protects them. And meanwhile, Dhumaketu comes to know that his Senatapati did not kill them. So he comes to know they survived. And he also comes to know that they are in some forest. So he goes there. He finds them in the forest. He was determined to kill them. This time he wanted to do it himself. No outsourcing. He wanted to do it on his own. So when he went there, he goes there with a special astram, the Dhumastra. Dhuma means smoke. Okay, he decided to kill the couple with this astra by suffocating them. He goes there and he's shocked and surprised to see a baby boy on the queen's lap. So what happened? This baby boy with which Vishnu Amsha, Vigneshwara was born, not with elephant face. It's a boy child. Okay, and later on the child will rule the kingdom. That Amsha is there with the blessings. Okay, the blessings of Mahavishnu and Ganesha. This child was there, and I don't have enough knowledge about all this. This Amsha and all that. I'm sorry. If possible, I will check and let you know what they actually mean by Vishnu Amsha. So this Shiva Kumara, the son of Shiva, was born as Vishnu with Vishnu Amsha as a putra to this queen. And Dhumasra used his Dhumastra, and the astra released very thick, dense, grey smoke and surrounded the couple and of course the child. It was not an ordinary smoke, it was a poisonous smoke. And This child immediately sucked all the smoke into its mouth. This boy. It sucked all the smoke. The smoke filled his whole body. And this is going on for some time. How much ever smoke was released, the child was sucking it in. Meanwhile, the Asura realized that he cannot defeat this child and he knew his end has come. And Ganesha released that smoke. So Ganesha did not require any special astra or shastra to kill this Asura. He released the smoke from his body, from his mouth, and blew it at the Asura. The smoke which the Asura created became an astra for Ganesha to kill the Asura. And thus the Asura was killed. Dhumasura was killed. Since Ganesha used Dhuma as a weapon and also won the battle or the war between him and the Asura, he came to be known as Dhumaketu, the one who was victorious by using Dhuma as a weapon. This Dhumaketu. Ketu actually means flag. Flag is also used as a symbol of victory, right? Once there is a victory, then people carry a flag. You know, they in cricket match and all, you see they will be using the flag. Every sixer, every run. And whenever there is a victory, they have a flag in the war also. It's called a victory flag. So here, the Dhuma, the smoke itself is seen as a symbol of victory and hence it is a victory flag. See, there are two words for smoke. So there are two words for smoke. One is dhuma and the other is dhupa. So when we burn wood or paper or dry leaves, grass or plastic or any other substance, any other objects, that is smoke. This smoke is called dhuma. Dhuma. Then the other smoke is that which comes by burning sandalwood, you know, anything that is fragrant. And any fragrance, okay? Vasana dravyas, anything. It is called dhupa. That's why in upachara, in puja, we say dhupamagrapayam. We don't say dhumamagrapayam. Even though it is smoke, we don't say dhuma. We offer dhupa. Since Ganesha used a poisonous smoke, you know, it was not a pleasant smoke. It's called dhumaketu. It's definitely not fragrant, healthy and pleasant. So it is Dhuma. In Sankata Naashana Ganesha Stotram, there is a nama as Dhumravarna. Dhumravarna means Dhuma and Dhumra are same. Okay. Dhumravarna means the one who has the color of smoke. That is white. Smoke is generally white unless it has some other chemical added to it. Usually the smoke is white. Usually anything that is fragrant, when it is burned, the color of the smoke is white. Not only fragrant, without chemicals, I think most of the smokes are white. I am not sure, but sometimes it will be grey. I think the grey also is because of the chemical released by whatever is being burnt. Usually the smoke is white. So Dhumravarna is like Shashivarna, white only. Shashi means moon. Okay, so Shashivarna is Shuklam Bardhanam Vishnum Shashivarna, we say, which means he is white in color. So Dhumravarna, you can say grey in color, no issue, or you can say white in color like smoke. This is Dhumaketu. So they say there are 4 yugas, right? For each yuga, Ganesha, there is one form of Ganesha. They say for Kali Yuga, Dhumaketu is the Lord. Vigneshwara as Dhumaketu is the Lord. That is Dhumaketu or Dhumravarna is the Lord. And Krita Yuga, in Krita Yuga, his varna is Jyoti varna. Jyoti varna could be like fire. Jyoti is fire. Must be golden color, maybe. The color of the flame, Agni, flame colored. Flame colored, and the name is Vinayakaha. With 10 hands, and the Vahana is Simha Vahana. Krita Yuga. Treta Yuga is Mayuresha. Mayuresha means one who is peacock, who has peacock as his Vahana with 6 hands and white in color. Okay, Ganesha is white in color. In Dwapara Yuga, he is Gajanana and he is red colored, Raktavarna, with 4 hands on Mushika. So this Mushika Vahana came later. So I think I remember I told you this before. In the olden days, Ganesha did not have Mushika as his Vahana. Sometimes you will see Ganesha on peacock also. I saw somewhere, I don't remember where. It's very rare. During Ganesha Utsava in Bombay, they will make all sorts of Ganesha. So they will have different Vahana, Simha Vahana, Mushika Vahana, Mayura Vahana, everything will be there. I don't know whether doing it knowingly or unknowingly, out of love for Ganesha, it could be. But it is true. Simha Vahana, Mayura Vahana, Mushika Vahana, this is there. Okay, the next Nama is Ganadyakshaha. Ganapati, Ganesha, Gananatha, Ganeshwara, all are same. Ganadyaksha, same meaning only. Means what? Same meaning means what? One who is the Lord of the Ganas. So Shiva has Bhuta Ganas as his attendants. Gana also means group. Okay. So these Bhuta Ganas are Shiva Ganas or Shiva Ganas. So Maheshwara made Ganesha as our Pillayar. Okay, our Pillayar as the Lord of his Ganas, Bhuta Ganas. So he is called Ganapati, Ganesha, chief of his Bhuta Ganas. Then what happened to Kartikeya? He has one more son. He made him the chief of Devaganas. So Ganesha is Ganapati and Kartikeya is Devasenapati. Devasenapati, he has that name has 2 reasons. One is because he is the Senatipati of Devas, and also Indra's daughter is Devasena. Her name is Devasena, and she wanted to marry a person who will protect the Devas from Asuras. And because one Asura will kidnap her, one Asura by name Keshi, I think, he will kidnap her to marry her. So Devasena is the daughter of Indra, and there is an Daityasena. Daityasena is the daughter of the Asuras. Okay, daughter of Devas and daughter of Asuras. Then he kidnaps both, but the other girl agrees to marry the Asura, but Devasena refuses to marry the Asura. And he will keep her in a prison. So Indra will go looking for her and he will fight with the Asura and he will rescue Devasena. That is when Devasena wanted to marry someone who will protect the Devas. That is how she later on marries Kartikeya, Muruga. Then that is how Muruga became the Senatipati of the Devas. So Ganadyakshaha means master, ruler, controller of the Ganas. Gajananam Bhuta Ganadi Sevitam. The one who is worshipped, Sevitam, worshipped by the Bhuta Ganas is Ganesha. The next Nama is Phalachandra. Phalachandraha. So here I already told you it is not Bala. Pha, second. Okay. Phalachandra. It's not Bala. Bala means child. There is no child Chandra. Chandra Bhagavan never had any childhood. We don't have any stories of Chandra Bhagavan being a child. Just like Bala Krishna is there because Krishna's childhood is very interesting. And there's no Balarama. We have Balarama, but we don't have Balarama because nobody talks about the childhood of Rama. Rama is born and then suddenly he is 15-year-old where Vishwamitra comes and asks Dasharatha to send Rama to the forest. We don't have any childhood days of Rama. Valmiki doesn't describe all that. So there is no Balachandra, even though many people are named as Balachandra. There's no Balachandra. It's Thala. Thala means front of head, front of forehead, either left or right. The two sides of this partition. The same meaning as Chandramauli or Chandrasekhara. Mauli and Shekhara means highest part. Okay, highest part. The highest part of the body is head. Okay. So it means one who has moon on his head is Chandrasekhara or Chandramauli. That is Shiva. Shiva has the moon on the left side, I think. Left side, and also sometimes you will see on his jata in the center. In the center he will have it. In the jata also. We have seen like that also. Ganesha, after lifting the curse on moon, out of compassion, wears the moon on his head. And he gave him the highest position. So he is called Palachandra. Second, okay, Papa. Or you can say Bhalachandra, Bha, the fourth, Mahaprana. Both are Mahaprana only, no Alpa Prana. Okay. Bhalachandra means on the top of the head in the center. Like sometimes you will see Shiva wearing it on the Jatamudi, in the center of so either on his crown is Bhalachandra. So, but we don't call Shiva as Bhalachandra, nor we address Shiva as Palachandra. So the Nama Palachandra refers only to Ganesha. Even Devi has moon, Kamakshi, Shardamba, they all have Chandrakala on their thalam. But we don't see vigrahas or paintings of Ganesha wearing moon on his. I have not seen. Maybe you all have seen, but maybe I should notice hereafter. I have not seen anyone in any temple with Ganesha with moon. Pasha, Ankusha, and all is there, but so Shiva is generally not called as Palachandra or Bhalachandra. After that, I didn't speak much. So we don't see vigrahas or photos of Ganesha also with the moon. At least I have not seen. Maybe in the north, there are some temples with Ganesha with the moon. No, I am not sure. At least in south, I have not seen. So Palachandra or Bhalachandra is specifically refers to Ganesha. Next Nama is Gajanana. Gajanana means elephant faced. Elephant is an animal which has a hand, Its trunk is its hand. And the speciality of the elephant face is like humans, we all eat. First we take in hand and then put it in our mouth. Like we take it in our hand, then only we don't straight away eat from the plate. But most of the animals eat with their mouth, directly with their mouth, never with because they don't have hands. Don't bring monkey and chimpanzee here because we are not talking about, when we are talking about elephant, we cannot compare it with monkey and chimp. Okay. This elephant is something extraordinary. It's strong. And it's awesome. We can't compare it with monkeys. And also squirrel. It eats with its legs. The legs are hands for it, but still, it's a cute little thing. So this elephant, it will lift with its hand and then put it in its mouth. And what does it do with the trunk? It lifts. So when somebody wants to climb up on the elephant, so you have to just put your feet on the elephant's trunk and it will lift you up and put it on its back. I have not done that, but still, it would be a nice experience. So the elephant takes us to the highest position. So that is the speciality of Gajanana. Ganesha will lift you up. I told you, no, he lifted up Avayar and put her in Kailasha. So with his trunk, he can lift the smallest of the items. The elephant is capable of lifting the smallest of the items like a needle, and also huge trees it can uproot. In Anikatti, when we are studying in the Gurukulam, you can see huge trees shaking, oh my God. Then you will know there is an elephant there. And we will never go there. Especially if it is a single elephant alone, then, and also if it is with a baby, it's the most dangerous thing to do, to go near the elephant. Sometimes when we cross, we'll be just crossing, at night, we'll be going by car, we'll be just crossing, and suddenly there will be a huge elephant. It will be standing there in the dark, and we have to just keep quiet. Don't honk, nothing, just stand there still. Don't do anything. To be huge, my God, unbelievably huge elephants, like our Kalidasa describes in Raghuvamsha, huge elephants. Huge means huge, brown in color. Very beautiful, but very dangerous. So this elephant, it will shake the tree. So you can sit in one place, and if you want to know where the elephant is there, you can see some trees shaking. Then you will know the elephant is there. Then they will calculate the distance, whether we can go this side or that side, east, west, north, south, how to take the car, how to go by bike, and all that. So this elephant has a hand. An elephant is very special. In temples, they bring the Uchchava Vigraha on elephant Vahana, Gajavahana, they will say. And people who carry Bhagwan on that Gajavahana, they have a special way of walking and carrying that Vigraha, they walk like an elephant. The movement, not like a movement, will be like an elephant, very graceful and unique. They sway in a particular way. It's very beautiful how temples, for ages, for years and years together, they have been following beautiful temple cultures where they carry Bhagwan. I recently saw a video in Nepal, I think. I don't know which part of the country, which part of the world. That Mahavishnu is in Garuda Vahana, and they have wings for that Vahana, and they are just lifting it in such a way, and it looks like actually on Garuda. Garuda is flying. It was so beautiful to watch. So this Gaja is very important in a temple. There are two animals which are very important in temple, very special. One is cow and the other is elephant. These two will be there in all the temples. So they will start with a Go Puja and end with Gaja Puja. So Gaja, cow represents mother, represents love, compassion, nourishment, and Gaja represents power, sovereignty, and strength, and much more. You can imagine all that. So the elephant will offer garland to even for a king. Pattat Yane, they will say, the king has a special elephant for himself. So even if the king is not there and the elephant is moving, it's like the king is coming around. So you have to respect the elephant like you respect the king. So it's a representation of power. So the elephant offers garland to the king. Similarly, in a temple, the elephant will offer garland to Ishvara. And it is a very sacred animal, cow and elephant. Kerala is full of elephants. In worship, they have only elephants, huge elephants. Anyway, I have spoken a lot about elephant in the beginning while explaining Sumukha. So Gajanana. Then next Nama is Vakratundaha. Vakratundaha is the 13th Nama. Tunda has a meaning of face. Okay, Vakratunda. But here it has a specific meaning. It refers to the nose. Vakratunda means nose. Tunda. Vakra means crooked or bent. So generally crooked or bent is seen in the negative sense, but we are not using it in a negative sense here to Vigneshwara. It only means it is bent. Simple meaning is it is bent. That's it. Vakratunda means a bent nose. So anybody has a bent nose, you can call them Vakratunda. We usually don't see elephants bending their trunk sideways, They'll bend like this or like this, upwards or inwards, to eat or to lift, but not usually the side. But Ganesha has it bent sideways. So Vakratunda. We also saw it also represents Omkara. 14th Nama is Shurpakarnaha. In Ramana we have Shurpanakha. Surpam means Muram. Muram means in English. What do you say in English? Winnow. W-I-N-N-O-W. Huh? So what does this Muram do? What do we do with the Muram? It helps to separate what I want to keep and from what I don't want to keep. It means from what I want to avoid. Okay. So that is what we do with the Muram. Arisi, Parpu, everything. So Shurpakarnaha, Gajakarnaka already we have seen, but again Shurpakarnaka is there. Sometimes out of stupidity or out of innocence also, we ask for many things. We pray for many things. And sometimes out of anger and frustration also we say many things to Bhagavan. So Bhagavan, what Bhagavan does, he will filter, he will separate. Okay, these things she didn't mean it. Okay, these things he really meant. So let me consider. These things, no, it's okay. I'll filter it, I'll throw it away. So I'll throw it away. So we don't have to worry about what we pray and what we ask. Bhagavan knows what to give. Sometimes even if we ask sincerely also, he won't give sometimes because we are not ready to receive what is being given. We don't deserve also sometimes. Sometimes we get things, sometimes we get wonderful gifts. People give us gifts. But we don't know what to do with the gift. It is not because something is wrong with the gift, but we don't deserve such gifts. It doesn't suit us. So when something special is given to people who really don't deserve it, even the special things loses its speciality. So if I have to get everything, then I have to be a deserving person to receive whatever is being given. அருமை தெரியல அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்கல்ல, like that. Okay, we have seen up to 13th Nama. We'll see this Sankata Naashana Ganesha Stotram. Hope somebody is talking. The minute I unmute, I can hear everyone talking. Narada Uvacha Pranamya Shirasa Devam Vinayakam Bhakta Vasam Smaren Nityam Ayukamaye. प्रथमं वक्रतुण्डं च एकदन्तं
द्वितीयं
तृतीयं कृष्णपिङ्गाक्षं
कृष्णपिङ्गाक्षं
गजवक्त्रचतुर्थं. So Vakratunda we saw, okay, Vakratunda. We have to see Ekadanta. Ekadanta also we saw. I don't remember. Krishna Pingaksha we have to see. Gajavaktra also see all that. Gajavaktra is Gajanana. Okay, Vaktra and Gajanana are same. Vakratunda, Gajavaktra. Lambodram we have seen. Vikata we have seen. Vignaraja we have seen. Dhumravarnam also today only I gave you the meaning. And Bhalachandra also we saw today. Vinayaka also we saw, we have seen already. Ganapati also we saw today. Gajananam also we saw today. So we have to see only Gajavaktram, Ekadantam. Most probably next week we will be completing Sankata Naashana Ganesha class also. Okay, it's a lot of push. What happened? Why so much of push? Somebody having asthma or something? Why so much noise? Somebody's fan is on. Okay. प्रथमं वक्रतुण्डं च एकदन्तं द्वितीयकं तृतीयं कृष्णपिङ्गाक्षं गजवक्त्रचतुर्थकं
लम्बोदरं
लम्बोदरं
पञ्चमं च षष्ठं
विकटमेव
विकटमेव च
सप्तमं
सप्तमं विघ्नराजेन्द्रं
धूम्रवर्णं
धूम्रवर्णमष्टकं
नवमं
बालचन्द्रं च दशमं
विनायकम्
एकादशं गणपतिं द्वादशं तु गजाननं द्वादशानि
नामानि
त्रिसन्ध्यं
न च
विघ्नफलं तस्य
सर्वसिद्धिकरं परं विद्यार्थी विद्यां
धनार्थीनपथेदनं पुत्रार्थी लभते पुत्रान् मोक्षार्थी लभते गतिम्
षडभिर्मासे
जपेत्
गणपति
गणपतिस्तोत्रम्
षडभिर्मासैः फलं
फलं
लभेत्
लभेत् संवत्सरे
सिद्धिं च
लभते
लभते नात्र संशयः
अष्टभ्यो
ब्राह्मणेभ्यश्च
लिखित्वा
समर्पयेत्
यः समर्प्येत्
यः समर्पयेत् तस्य विद्या भवेत् सर्वा
सर्वाः
प्रसादः
विसर्गं there, okay?
ओके सर्वाः
सर्वाः गणेशस्य प्रसादतः
इति श्रीनारदपुराणे
पुराणे
पूर्णम् ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय
पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते
शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ
थैंक यू श्री विद्या जी।
थैंक यू श्री विद्या